So two of my friends, not knowing that the other was saying it, suggested I move into a setting where I would be around people and where I wouldn't have to cook or clean. So that sounded like a plan, and long story short, I was here 3 months later. And it's the best singular decision I've ever made in my life.
We decided to move to Masonic Village because, well, number one, we have no kids. And another reason was, of course, because we wanted to make sure that we make our own decisions. We didn't want somebody, a stranger or a nephew or a niece or a cousin, deciding where we were going to live. So we decided on our own. So we checked out where we wanted to go, and this was it.
So we came now rather than 10 or 12 years from that point in time.
And we have not regretted that decision for 1 minute.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I heard that the Masons were building a new location in back of Sewickley. So I thought, well, we ought to at least look and see what's going on. You could see that it was going to be a lovely campus. It wasn't too large and it wasn't too small. But what intrigued us most of all is that all the apartments were connected together at the center point, the clubhouse. And even more interesting to us was the fact that the skilled nursing center, personal care, the wellness center, and the swimming pool were all within walking distance.
It gives us both peace of mind. It's something we won't have to worry about if that day happens. We're here. We're very happy to be here. We enjoy the people that live here. Everyone here seems to have the same attitude, and the attitude is to live your life to its fullest.
The next thing that I think is important is the food.
First thing that comes to mind is the food, which is awesome. It's very, very, very good. It's presented creatively. We have quite a selection every night. In fact, as a testimony to how good it is, I have friends that when they go out for dinner, their choice is to come here first.
Learn how to control what you eat, because the food here is so good. It has a tendency to put weight on you pretty quickly.
I love the idea of being able to do so many things without going outside in weather that might be stormy or freezing cold, whatever. Such as not only dining inside, but we have a bank with an ATM machine, a general store, Saturday night movies, church services.
Well, there's a golf league, there is a bridge organization, there are games such as puzzling, bingo, poker, and
I had an experience last year where the first time in my life I got to play Santa Claus to the daycare center children that are here. I had a wonderful time doing that. The kids had a blast, and when I was finished with that and I was still dressed as Santa Claus, I went and visited everybody that are in the assisted care living and the skilled nursing facility and put a big smile on all of their faces as well.
Library, art studio, beauty salon, happy hour, we can't forget happy hour, and even a puzzle and pool room.
You have to come and experience it. I am never going to get old, okay? But if I do, this is the place to do it.
I would say do it as early as you possibly can. Enjoy the place before you need the place.
Other places call themselves retirement communities, but this really is a community. It's where people care about their neighbors, and when you have to go, if you need assisted living or if you need nursing, you're not forgotten. Your friends still come up to visit you, and people who may not even have been your friends become your friends. So it's just a really good place to live out your life.
My advice to anybody who's even thinking about moving into such a setting as this would be, don't wait. You know, we never know what's going to happen to us around the corner. Something doesn't always go wrong with the other person, and at any point you could come up with something so that you wouldn't qualify for the life care So you really need to do it as quickly as you can. Plus, often people will say to me, I'm not quite ready for a retirement village, and my response to that is, really? What are you not ready for? To be spoiled? Because that's what we are. We are spoiled.